people, every white person in the world should apologize personally.
We gotta be brothers again, man. We gotta start having mercy and compassion upon each other. Because the world is getting ready to go into World War II.
This is our inheritance. This is what we're supposed to get. That's right! Hey, yo, Shalom! Warrior Shalom!
If you got a problem with black people or whatever, you better shut your mouth. Because they're God's people. You better hear what I'm saying to you. You better shut your white mouth.
You gotta understand that they've taken crafty counsel against us, but we're too naive to see it.
Right.
Read.
And consulted against our hidden ones. Verse 4, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
And they succeeded. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. And they succeeded. See, we were once on top of everybody.
Right.
We was once the #1 nation on the face of the earth. But because of us breaking our covenant and them conspiring against us, now we're at the bottom. Now we're slaves. Now we're nothing.
Right.
But if we can just separate ourselves from America and separate ourselves from the world, because the Bible says, love not the world, and if you do, the love of the Father is not in you. So if we can separate ourselves from the world spiritually and learn our true heritage and come back to our culture, then maybe we can be a nation again in the kingdom of heaven, and it'll be righteous. And if you want to learn how to do that, come get a flight. That's simple. Keep reading.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
And that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. See, now the name of Israel is tainted with the so-called Jews in Israel right now. See, if the real Jews are not in their land, which is why what's happening is happening. Because the white man wanted to be us, so to be honest, the oppressor is the definition of fake it till you make it. Because in Germany, with the so-called Jews that are in Israel right now, they wanted to be us so bad. And it's historically appropriate. Because everybody wants to be black until it's time to be black. Everybody wants to be us until it's time to be us. There's Koreans with dreads, Korean rappers. People want to be us so bad. But when it's time to be black, they don't want to be black. See, the so-called Jews that are in Israel today, that were in Germany back in the day, they wanted to be a real Israelite so bad that they stole what made us and pretended to be us. So much that the people that hated us hated them, which is why we got the Holocaust. But they faked it so much that they passed that culture on to the new people that are in Israel. So now they truly believe that they're actually a Jew. But if you ask them what tribe they're from, they can't tell you what tribe they're from.
Right.
How can you say you are, Asian American or even African and not know where you come from in that place? If your name is not on this chart, you're not an Israelite. But they call themselves Jews, which is short for Judah. But eventually, the word Jew was used to address all of Israel. But if you were to ask a Jewish man today where tribe he's from, he can't tell you. He can't. He can't tell you whether he's from Benjamin, whether he's from Levi, Judah, Issachar. He can't tell you because he don't know. Because they're not actually from Israel.
That's right.
See, the country of Israel, the state of Israel isn't just Israel. It's more than that. See, the original promised land spans from like around the Middle East all the way down to ancient Mesopotamia. It's bigger than that. But the craziest part is that the Palestinians gave the Jewish man their land, and yet they're biting the hand that feeds them.
Right.
Because they're greedy. See, the Jews run America. If you didn't know. But the plot twist is America hates Jews because they hate us. See, if you hate blacks, you hate Jews. If you hate Hispanics, you hate Jews. If you hate natives, you hate Jews. You're anti-Semitic. But you like to believe that we're supposed to love the Jewish man, and they call themselves Jewish for a reason. It's in your face. The suffix ish is like someone, like kinda. They're not actually Jews, and they tell you this every single day, but you can't see it. They call themselves Jewish because they're not actually Jews.